The gluten sensor focuses on celiac disease, essentially gluten intolerance, or an inability of the body to tolerate certain proteins that are present in many types of wheat. Now, this disease is actually a misprogramming of the immune system. The immune system is programmed to recognize certain bacteria and invading organisms, and in the case of celiac disease, it actually erroneously recognizes gluten, a protein present in many types of wheat, and these are then recognized in the intestine. The body believes it is being attacked, and then it starts inflaming the intestine and trying to fight the infection it thinks that is taking place. And the immune system then causes damage of the intestine and all of the problems that are associated with gluten intolerance. Now, it is a quite common nutritional intolerance, and around 1 in 120 Europeans develop it. And on average, it takes 11 years for the right diagnosis, which means that people have problems for 11 years on average, some people even longer, until it is correctly diagnosed and treated. And this is a problem because untreated gluten intolerance has a very high risk of certain tumor types. Lymph tumor risk is increased 80-fold, and 12% of undiagnosed and untreated cases actually have fatal consequences. So it is very important for people to know that they are susceptible to gluten intolerance. If yes, they should look out for symptoms. They should save themselves the 11 years of symptoms without knowing why. And by leading a gluten-free diet when the symptoms arise, all of the other risks of lymph tumor risks can be neutralized to normal. So this is why it's very important. And if you click on summary of effects, you're going to find out your personal genetic risk. And actually, for celiac disease to develop, you do need certain genetic variations. If you don't have them, the likelihood of you actually developing is very, very, very small. If you do have these genetic variations, however, the likelihood of you developing it is around up to 40%. So it does not mean you are gluten intolerant, but it means that you are part of the risk group. You should look out for it. And the first time you experience symptoms, you can immediately recognize the intolerance and then switch to a gluten-free diet. There is no point in reducing gluten from your diet if you do not have symptoms, even if you are here in the higher risk group. But you should definitely look out for this to ensure that you recognize and treat it correctly. And then in the prevention section, you will get some personal recommendations based on your genetic profile, what to look out for, how to recognize the first symptoms, and how to change your diet, what types of food to avoid, and so on. So this will help you then prevent the disease or find out how to best handle the symptoms in case they should ever develop.